Yes.
So tell us about your son and about your family, and how is the relationship you share with your son, and how is your parenting style and everything?
Style. So yeah, my son is Samanyu. He's 9 years old, the
Mhm.
joy of our lives, and he's just an amazing blessing for us.
Yeah.
And I think our both of, just like every other parent, our
Mhm.
life changed to a wonderful phase after he was born. How we started seeing the world was very different from what we did before him.
Yeah.
So we started understanding the problems our parents faced. So how they came up with the challenges, how did they manage, right? When we see,
Oh,
especially
family.
now,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, during pandemic, like, how did they
Yeah.
manage and how did they do
True.
things? So we give value to our parents even more when we
Definitely.
have, experiences, that we are
Yeah.
facing now. So regarding him and I, like we are like very close friends. We fight a lot and we patch up immediately, and we are hugging each other and kissing each other
So
after a
sweet.
quarrel. So yeah, it's like two kids literally, I guess. So
So
yeah,
sweet.
it's a fun journey. And he's an amazing kid. He loves to experiment. He
Mhm.
likes to travel with us. In fact, he's missing travel more than us now, because he
Oh.
keeps saying, like, we're not going anywhere, we're not traveling. So yeah, we're trying to train him in such a way that he can adapt and travel to different places,
Great.
and learn different cultures, and about different people.
Right.
So that's a fun part of parenting. And my style of parenting would be, I don't know. I'm still learning to be a mom. So as it's just still 9 years, but yeah,
Yeah.
every phase has been a learning journey.
Right.
Every year it changes
Mhm.
by the way he has, his knowledge grows and my knowledge grows too.
Right.
So right now I'm a mother of a third grader, and I'm also a student of third grader, because I'm sitting with him
Learning.
and learning things again with
Right.
him. So yeah, so that's how it's been so far.
Very nice, Shubha.
Thank you.
And tell us about one tip or for fellow moms who want to pursue their passion, or people who are waiting for that right moment or for a little bit of a push to start something. What was your motivation to just begin?
Yes. Um, so I didn't start my career as a photographer. I started as a C programmer first. I was into
Okay.
coding, and then I went into human resources. I was a IT recruiter.
Right.
Um, but when I had my son, I decided to change my career so that I can spend more time with him. He
Mhm.
became my priority.
Right.
So because I'm very lucky and blessed that my husband has a full-time job, and we could afford, I could afford to change my career.
Right.
If not, I don't think it's easy for everybody to do that.
Yeah.
So because we have to sacrifice a lot, and it doesn't fetch. It's not a very it doesn't fetch, it gives you a lot of satisfaction, but it
Yeah.
may not give you the money that you make
Correct.
being a full-time working mom.
Right.
So we decided that it was my choice that I made, so that I can get into what I love,
Mhm.
follow my passion. So when I did that, the first thing was, I thought, why not get into this. I remember my mom had come then.
Mhm.
She was visiting us, and we went to Skagit Valley.
Okay.
So when we took the pictures of tulips, that's when it kind of hit me that I just want to do photography for full time and nothing else.
Lovely.
So it's been 6.5 years now
Wow.
since I decided, I want to get into photography. So what I would tell other moms is, when if you can do whatever it takes to follow your passion.
Right.
There will be negative comments, there will be people trying to push you down, or people may encourage you a lot. There'll be a mixture of everybody,
Correct.
and we need to take what is good for us and just leave the things that is not going to help you,
Right.
and move on forward. So that's, just do what you like, just do what you are supposed to do for yourself,
Right.
Because if you don't do that now, you may never get a chance to do it later.
Correct.
So just do it when you get a chance.
Lovely, Shubha. That
Thank you.
inspired me a lot for sure.
Yeah.
About this lockdown, the pandemic and the effect
Yes.
it has had on all our lives is tremendous.
Yes.
And tell us maybe one thing that you have missed from the pre-lockdown period, and maybe one thing which you have learned to live without. We all have learned to live without many things during this period. What is that one thing which you have learned? Yeah, share with us.
Okay. The first thing is like, what we have learned is, I think I really miss meeting my friends, the most. We have a lot of friends, and I'm, as you know, like, we're very social person, so we meet up with friends very often, and we travel a lot too, right? So I miss both the things a lot. I miss having parties with my friends, and like, socializing and going out and seeing different places and learning new things. But what we have learned to be without is we can still make each other happy at home.
Yeah.
No matter what. I mean, we cleaned up our backyard and made like a small garden, and that's our paradise right now. So we can still do it. We can manage. There are many people who are undergoing much more difficult situation, and
now
we are lucky to have what we have. So
exactly,
I'm enjoying that. Yeah.
Lovely, Shubha. Good to hear that. So let's move on to our third segment, which is just a fun round. It's fire round.
Okay.
And it's just a quick set of questions for us to know more about you.
Okay.
So are you a morning person or a night person?
Totally night. I'm having such a horrible time waking up in the morning, especially now, because like, I take it for granted that I can be like, up late, and I watch like, Korean drama in the night. So I'm just having a gala time, because the whole day I'm with my son teaching and playing and things.
Homeschooling.
And he went and embarrassed me, like, to his teacher in the Zoom meet that, oh, my mom wakes up late in the morning. I was like, oh my God, don't tell. Like, so now I'm telling everyone, of course. So yeah, it's hard to wake up early in the morning.
Oh yeah. And what is your favorite or dream travel destination that you would like to go to?
Travel destination. We were supposed to travel to Japan this year, just before the pandemic happened.
Okay.
We had booked our tickets, our hotel, and like, everywhere. So we wanted to go to Japan, and in the summer we wanted to go to Highlands in Scotland.
Okay.
And we were thinking we'll make a trip to India and then to South Korea. So all those places which we had plans for, we have put like, a stop right now. So those are the places I want to go and visit someday.
Hopefully, sometime in the
hopefully,
future.
Yes. Definitely. For all of us, not just, I mean, everybody. We all are desperately waiting to travel. So hopefully it should be, So,
if you could time travel back to one period of the past, just to take photos, which would it be?
Okay. So, honestly speaking, it's kind of scary to time travel, because I would worry about toilets. So, I cannot, think of not having proper toilets. So, but I would definitely want to travel to time when maybe late 1800s to early 1900s.
Wow.
Just when, So, I mean, just to see how people were during that time, and lesser light pollution and lesser pollution everywhere, to take pictures of nature and sky. But I would want the cameras that I have now, not the old ones.
Of course, you travel with the cameras.
Exactly. I have to time travel with the cameras.
Yeah, super.
Yeah.
And tell us one mom hack, which is your go-to. It could be like a home remedy, or it could be a craft or a recipe, a quick one, which other moms can take from you and, practice it themselves.
Oh, that's great. So with my son, he used to get a lot of cold and ear infection, like, so we had problems with, wheezing and cold. What I found was when I apply, like, Vicks Vapor Rub to his
Mm-hmm.
feet and put the
Okay.
socks on, it
Okay.
helps a lot.
Okay.
But otherwise, he's a huge fan of Monopoly, the game.
Okay.
So the board game. So any board game, he enjoys time with us. That's one thing
Right.
we saw, that because he's the only child, so he has
Right.
to play with us most of the time.
Right.
Be it like, Wii or Monopoly. Those two are the things that he really enjoys. So I tell him, like, if you finish this week, then we'll play Monopoly together. So
Great.
yeah. So
Lovely.
those are the things. Yeah, whatever he likes the best. Yeah.
Nice, Shubha. Lovely. And the final question, which I'm very
yeah.
eager to know. Tell
Yeah.
us one trick which we could use to get good photographs, which we can
Okay.
practice at home.
That is great. So, with for anybody, like, for an amateur, like, anybody who doesn't follow, like, too much of, who doesn't have to worry about too much of settings and all those things, always use auto mode when you don't want to go with, deep details.
Okay.
And when you are taking pictures of your child,
Okay.
be involved. Like, when you're taking pictures of them, you want to capture a good picture of your child. Play with your children, and, like, just when they are laughing and giggling, keep the camera close to you always.
Okay.
And when they're in the moment, just click that moment.
Okay.
It's so hard. Don't pose.
Okay.
Posing doesn't help always. Yeah.
Correct.
So just when they are doing natural things, capture them. That will be the best moment always.
Okay.
When it comes to nature photography, so there are many rules to follow, but you don't have to follow the rules to capture a good moment.
Mm-hmm.
The sunset and sunrises are always the best time. So there is always, like, a certain amount of time where you can get the right picture. There is always the golden sunset, where the portraits are very good.
Okay.
And then there is, like, little past, like, golden will be like you wait and see how the sky color changes. It's all about the clouds.
Okay.
When there are clouds, your nature pictures will be beautiful. No clouds, clear sky, it doesn't help always, except if you're taking night photography, stars.
Right.
So when there are clouds, the right moment, just before, like, half an hour before the actual sunset, the sky color changes beautifully. So that's when you need to take good sunset pictures. So
beautiful.
That's what I have to. Yeah, thank you.
Lovely. So I hope everybody who is watching, practices these tricks with their cameras
Oh, I
to
hope
get
so
good
too.
pictures.
Thank
So
you.
it
Yeah,
was,
I hope. Yeah, please take lots of pictures. Lots of pictures. Doesn't matter whether you like it or not. Like,
Right.
doesn't matter if it's perfect or not. But you're capturing moments, so capture a lot of pictures.
Right. Lovely, Shubha. Thank you so much. It was
Thank you.
wonderful
Thank you,
talking
Deepti.
to you. And it was so wonderful
Thank
to
you
hear
so
your
much.
life journey. And thank you for sharing so much with us.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for giving me a chance to talk to you. And thank you for giving me a chance to dress up, because I'm always in PJs. So
I
it was
enjoyed
really
it as
fun.
well. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much. It's wonderful knowing you, and it's just a great journey to see what you are doing now.
Thank you,
Keep
Shubha.
doing what
Thank
you're
you.
doing. Thank you for giving all the moms chance, and thanks for everything.
Thank you so much. Bye. Take care.
Care then. Bye. Thank you. Take